Hello everyone, hopefully the stream's all good to go. Welcome all that are viewing so far. So we've got the finals today, or the first week of the finals, and we're at Silverstone. It's going to be a 40-minute race followed by a 20-minute race where the top 12 finishes from the first race will be reversed and for the grid on the second race. And yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be very close, I think, today. I hope everything's working. Just let me know if the audio is good. I think it should be. Hey, Sonic. I've been I've been sick in the last week, so I'm sorry if I have a few coughs or sneezes here and there. I'm 90% back to normal, but still a few coughs and things around. Right, well, I'm gonna get practicing. I'm gonna probably pop my pressures up by 1 click on each tyre. And see how that treats me. Alright, well that's good to hear. Thanks, Sonic. Oh, there's like no space. I want to pull out and go back to the pits. Got 23 minutes, I may as well do some race practice first actually. So, what temps are we at? Temps that I haven't prepared for. What's the closest? Probably this, no? Race, those are wet setups. 30 degrees. Oh. 1, 2. That'll do for now. Right, race practice. Game audio a little low. Alright, well we can quickly change that. Okay, I put it up just a tiny little bit. Hopefully it's enough. Just let me know if it's about the same. Right. This caster settings, I've never even touched those. How are you today, Anthony? What about the toe? Not too much. Don't want to wear the tyres on this track. That's good to see you. So tonight's going to be close, very close I think. I'm hoping I can get a good qualifying because track position's really going to matter in this car. It doesn't have great starts, so I'm kind of nervous that I'm going to get mugged off the start line. Oh, that was way too early. It's a good time for a race, that. Ooh, okay, apparently that button means shift down on the keyboard. I'm not going to press that again. I went to press the button on my keyboard thinking I was going to change one of my settings. It said accidentally downshifted. That way. Oh, that was not a nice line there. Ouch. So it looks like it's probably going to be a dry race.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Yeah, that's not downshift on the middle of the straight this time. Might help.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Way too much inside curb. Way too much. Yeah, that was a painful 2 corners, that was. Sorry about that. Right, time to do... Oh, where are my pressures at? Were they decent? I doubt we'll be racing in these temps, but... Oh no, they were a little bit high. Okay. Righto, so qualifying practice. We are around about these conditions. Fire set. Everyone's out on track except for a couple people. Again, I found myself in a position where I have no room. Always feed out in the middle of traffic. Thanks, Kim. About 10 minutes and then we'll probably be getting into qualifying, and then it'll be a 40-minute race followed by a 20-minute race, and that's how it's going to go tonight. And then we'll be back next week with well, I'm not sure if it's the same format, but we'll be at Kailami. Alright, can I do a decent qualifying attempt? Practice at least. Oh, I could have carried a bit more speed through there.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
The goal is low 57s, potentially a 56.9 in qualifying. $56.9 will be a massive ask though. Oh, that was a nasty exit. That was a really, really nasty exit. I've lost probably over a tenth there.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Unfortunate. It's been a really good lap, other than that.
Yellow flag, be careful. Well done, mate. Personal best.
That was a good one. Pretty happy with that. I was 2 tenths up for a moment there, but I had a very bad exit there. Oh. Okay, well, I've been there. Back to the pits for another one. I'm on the same tyres. Right, let's go again. I'm looking forward to this race, but the 20-minute race with the reverse grid race, that's going to be something, for sure. Gosh, everyone trying to force their way back to the front in 20 minutes. Oh gosh, it's gonna be a lot of crashes, I think. Hopefully, won't be involved in any. Right, less 5 minutes to go, and then we'll be getting under actual qualifying. Oh, way too much into that corner. That's probably my lap time gone. Not over yet.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh, I'm losing time. Just better.
Well done, mate. That's our fastest lap.
Oopsie. Nearly cut that, but I messed this corner up. No, I've gone away. Oh, still valid. Just.
Mike Dex.
You good?
Hello.
No, I messed that one up worse this time.
Probably a good thing for everyone.
Right, so okay, next time's all tense off. Whether it's if there's a race time, then that's spooky because that's really quick. Few people who are probably doing race times, some doing qualifying times. I don't know, it's going to be interesting. Well, what is the time of the day? It's 9:28 AM. We'll probably be around 25, 26 degrees track temperature when it gets to 10 AM, which is when the qualifying time is.
How long will the qualifying go for?
It's 15, isn't it?
15-minute qualifying. A little nervous for this race. I just don't. The first race should be okay. It's the second race with the reverse grid. It's going to be difficult with the 20-minute race as well. Hey Dimitri. 33 seconds, and then there's overtime. I just want to get started. I want to get going. Just get this show on the road. Don't want to keep sitting here. Better check that I'm on the right. What have I done? Press the wrong thing. That's what I've done. You tire set. if someone has done 158 flat as a race time, that's about the fastest you'll see. You might just see high 57s as race times, but only right at the start, before the tyres die off. But most of the race you'll probably see 58s, and maybe towards the end we'll be drifting into the 59s for race times. Is this the one we have to pay to enter? No, this is still a part of the sprint series that I've been doing throughout the year, or the last half year. Next year, the next season that they do have an entry fee, just to hope for more commitment to attendance, because throughout the season we've had numbers dropping off, less people turning up to the races. They're hoping that the attendance, the fee will help bring up the commitment to attending the races. Gosh, my English going out the window. But yeah, next season there'll be a small fee. Not a lot, just a little bit. Unless you're a Patreon to OOR, then all entry fees will go away for you. Right, so wait for everyone to finish, cross the line, or for the max time to expire, and we'll qualify. Oh, okay. I'm not at the front of the pit lane, so I'm probably just gonna sit and wait until I have space, because whenever I try to get out there first, I'm always stuck behind someone. I'll lose a minute of qualifying, but if I can at least get some space.
All right, everyone, welcome to the first race of the Pro Finals. You've got 15-minute qualification.
Let's just
you all
see.
know the rules. No overtaking someone who's on a valid hot lap, okay?
Oh, yeah.
If you've invalidated your lap, make sure to let the person behind through if they're on a valid lap.
I'll see. Maybe I will get a gap,
God.
but I've got a feeling I won't. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get a strong enough gap. I'm going to quickly go back. I'm just going to quickly check my tyre set. Yeah, I'm going to... New tyre set. Alright, let's get out there. Oh, really? I just wanted some space and I instantly put it behind the car. At least there'll be more room to make space. Like, I'm not in that massive bunch of cars up there near the end of the lap already. Yeah, thanks, Marshall. I mean, the rookie series is a great idea. I'm glad that they've done it. Good way to get started. And if you want to eventually move up to one of these series, there will be entry fee. It's only like $10, I think. Yeah, but with the entry, you get 10 rounds. So it's pretty good. It spans over about half a year, I think, with gaps in between races, gap weeks. Still want more space than this. Right, so I've got just over 10 minutes, 12 minutes, nearly 13 minutes to go. Should be able to get a few laps in. I'm not sure about the prize situation, but maybe something they'll include in the future. I'm not entirely sure. Oh wow, they're slowing right down. Oh, this is not what I wanted. This is what I tried to avoid.
Slow car ahead.
Oh, I got some wheel spin out there. Well, I'm just gonna have to go with what I got. Oh no. Really little bit of oversteer. Oh well, we'll keep going. So far this lap doesn't feel good. Maybe it is good, but it just doesn't feel good. Yeah, I'm not going to have space on my next lap. It's really exactly what I tried to avoid, which is annoying. No, it didn't feel like a good lap, but we'll see. Nah. I mean, no, we'll see.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Better, but I'm getting nervous then when I catch the car in front of me. Oh no! I think I've just stuffed it.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Throwing that away. Oh my. Damn it. I'm gonna have to go back to pits. Get new tyres. I did mess that up. Oh no! I've pulled straight back behind another car, but what's he doing? Gosh, I'm not having good luck with track position. I'm on the pull quite far back here. I think there's another 3/10 in it. I'm not going to get 3/10, I don't think, but I'd like to get at least half of that. Yeah, I just really want good track position right now. I've got 6 minutes. I'll be able to complete this run, but I don't think I'll get another full run after this. I consider I run 2 laps, because by the third lap the tyres are stuffed. Tyres get eaten heavily on this track. Right, that's a really good gap. No! No! Damn it!
There's a slow
Oh, the moment I turned in I knew it was wrong. That's annoying, that is so annoying. Now I need to try and not kill the tyres on this lap. And now I need to make myself even more space, because someone went off. I think. Gosh, that's frustrating. That's really frustrating. I think he's leading me through. Gosh, I'm not even... There's a car in front of me backed out as well, because I was 7 seconds behind on that outlap. Now I'm 4 seconds, 5 seconds. Right, let's try again. Running out of time.
yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag, be careful there.
A little bit better. Oh, that exit was shocking. It'll do though. Yeah, I'm trying BC. We'll see. I think this will be my last good attempt. Go for a decent lap.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Hey, JR. Almost always lose time on the delta coming out of that hairpin. It's so hard to gain time out of there. That's a good one. That'll do. Surely. I think that'll be good. Okay, I want to back out of that. I don't think I need to continue. I'm not going to get a better lap than that done on this session. Oh, I'm happy with that. Gosh, I was nervous. Well, I think I've done it, BC. Hopefully no one goes and tops that. Julian's coming up to an end of a lap, so let's see if he improves. We had a bit of a slide. What's it gonna be? He did not improve. Maybe that was an outlap. He's going for another lap. How much time do we have? We've got 41 seconds. So this is Julian's final attempt. Thank you for the most recent subscriber. Julian's got one more lap though. McCourt's flying. He's... Gee, wow. Top 10 within a second. Within 0.8 of a second. The whole top 10. Right, we're in overtime. We still have Julian to complete a lap and everyone below the top 4. Or most people below the top 4 still going. So far, this has actually been a very clean lap from Julian, so who knows, maybe he's going quicker. All I can do is wait. It's like everyone except Julian is... Oh, he's got a bit of a slide there in the final corner. Not sure if he's going to improve with that. Let's just see though. Final corner. What's he going to do? And it's not an improvement. Right, I'm going to wait for the session to switch over and then we'll have a quick pee and then we'll get into the race. Got a couple cars still going. Who are they? This is Relahi. He does not improve. And our final driver is Duong. Ooh, it's a nasty... Ooh, okay, I think he's bailed on that one. Yeah. It's a 40-minute race and then a 20-minute race.
Pro finals race here at Silverstone. Tonight will be a 40-minute sprint race with no mandatory pit stop. The second race, however, is a reverse grid that you all know and love. So it's a 20-minute race, again with no mandatory pit stop. So as usual, keep your voice chat nice and civil. If you're involved in a collision, call out your car number and the stewards will look into that as soon as possible. Obviously, once the timer hits 30 seconds, remember to drive. Do not go back into the options or you may start from the pits and we won't be able to reverse that. Good luck, everyone. Should be a good one.
Right, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to have a quick toilet break.
Thanks, stewards.
Let me know if I miss any important information by race control. I will be right back.
Just as well, in case you guys weren't aware, while we're setting up obviously the reverse grid, normally there's that 5-minute quality session in between. There isn't that this time, okay? So don't go running away to the bathroom or do something else. You probably won't have time.
Pee in a cup like real men.
But you would have time for like a quick bathroom break, but don't go for that usual 5-minute break that you'd expect to have every week.
If you're not racing with a bucket in front of you, you're doing it wrong.
I thought it was the catheter.
Hey everyone,
I knew that was something I was doing wrong.
I am back.
Catheter's the high-end version.
What's with all these methods? Just piss in your pants like real men.
That's the poor man's way.
What are they talking about?
Mate, do the bubbler and fucking 2 birds with 1 stone.
Julian's in second, McCourt in third, and Hohara in fourth.
It's good enough for footy players, mate. It's good enough for us.
Oh, alright, so. I'm most nervous for the start. I think everybody is, but I'm most nervous for the start because of how bad the Aston is off the start.
Good luck, have fun.
It has a terrible jump off the start, so I'm just going to do my best and hopefully get a good run.
Good luck, good luck.
I hope you can hear everything and see everything.
Good luck, everyone.
30 seconds.
All right, remember to press drive.
Just make sure I've got my
And
new
once the time hits
tyres.
0, safety car is going to come through. Just proceed behind the safety car, single file. During the single file, you can warm your tires and you can warm your brakes.
Okay, here we go. Thanks, Denzel. So just repeating, we've got a 40-minute race now, and then afterwards we have a 20-minute race with the top 12 of finishers of this race reverse grid for the second race. Did not just stall there.
Single file, guys, single file.
So I'm unfortunate to have the inside line for the first corner. However, the second place, the outside line, is also a fast line for the first corner. So particularly if they get a good jump off the start, they can quite well stay alongside me. It'll be interesting. What happened to place 13 and 25? I'm not quite sure what you're referring to. Oh, place, okay. In the second race, place 13 to 25 just stay wherever they start, wherever they finish in this race. Yeah, that's, sorry. I understand now. Yeah, the top 12 are the only ones that get reversed. The rest of them start where they finish in this race.
Stay double file.
Alright, double file, double file, double file. No more warming tires, no more warming brakes. Leader, you are to hold 80 kilometers per hour. Everyone else, focus on maintaining a one
Thanks,
car
David.
length gap to the car in front. Do not worry about the car left or right of you.
Hey, speed.
Be aware the green light might be slightly delayed as per last night, so just wait for that green light.
Green light. Go.
Let's go.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay, okay, let's go. Come on, hold it for the first corner. That's the scariest part done. Oh, okay. Scariest part of the race complete. Okay, let's go. I'm happy with that. Right now, everyone else start to smooth and spread out. And depending on race pace and how tyres perform, I may have to be getting defensive towards the later part of the race. Another thing that might come into play in this race is the track limit warnings. If you get over 3 of those, you'll get a drive-through penalty, so I've got to try avoid that as much as I can. It seems like to me O'Hara's already in second place, or at least fighting for second position. He's definitely one of the ones to beat tonight.
Why are they slowing? Sorry.
Keep your voice to it.
Look, O'Hara's already in second, so he's definitely one to challenge tonight. Just see how it goes.
All of lap 1 will be reviewed.
So far, so good, I think. Especially with him in the Lambo, if he does get past, it'll be extremely hard for me to pass back, because my car's not very good at the corners. So that'll just make it extra hard, and he's a great driver, so yeah. Definitely where the challenge is at tonight. I'm not too sure what the Lambo's tyres are like. I don't know if they wear off early. The Astons are generally good, but I did notice in my sprint race earlier in the season, I did struggle with tyre wear here. No mandatory pit stops, so it's just a fight to the end. The singer with their name, I don't think so, but I don't think it's him, but I don't know. Welcome to everyone watching tonight. Or this morning if you're on the other side of the world. Oh, that was not how you take that corner. I apologise if I sound a little weird or if I cough here and there. I'm just recovering from a bit of a cold I've had over the last week.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
If I somehow do make this into a big enough gap, I need to consider tyre saving. Julian's not letting him go, and neither is Henderson. They're still really close behind him. Ooh, I might get a warning. Nope, I did tap off. Okay, I'm beginning to feel the understeer. It's not the winners from each split. I'm actually not sure how they decided each driver for the finals. Maybe it was top 2 performers from each manufacturer. I'm not entirely sure. I can't really assume. But it is safe to assume that every driver in here did perform well in the Sprint Series throughout the last 6 months. I'll try Jay out. Gonna be a point where the tyres just suddenly drop off. Lap times will be a lot slower. I think it's now. I'm over half a second. Ooh, that's not gonna help. Over half a second slower on this lap. I'm holding the gap between me and second fairly consistently and slightly growing, so that's a good sign. Oh yeah, no, there's a lot of understeer in the first corner now. I'll have to be more patient with the throttle. Or might have even cut that. I think I was alright there. Just trying to compensate for that understeer. So the thing is, let's just say I get fortunate and I do finish first in this race. The second race, I'll be starting in 12th for the reverse grid. So yeah, that's going to be a challenge. Particularly trying to overtake in this car, which is not very easy at all. But do stick around for that. It will be interesting. That was a little bit better through the first sector that time around. .7 second gap at the moment. Looking quite healthy. All it takes is a single mistake and then it'll come down. I lost a lot of time there, wow. Jeez, I lost a lot of time on that lap. Maybe it's the tyres, or maybe it was just a really bad lap. O'Hara did gain a tenth or two on that lap, so I don't know, we'll see. I think the tyres will come off quite a lot soon. Yeah, last time I lost 2 extra tenths to those S's there, the Maggots and Beckett's corners. It's a little bit better this time. Or not easy to see the apex of that hairpin corner. That's why sometimes I end up turning too early, having to back out of it again. Seems like the pace is neutralizing between me and pretty much everyone behind me. I have had a few rough laps. Feels way better. Hey MVP. Good to see you as well. Hope the race is going, well, I hope you're enjoying the stream. Twenty minutes to go, we're halfway through the race. Looking good so far.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Admittedly, the Lambo isn't the strongest car at this track, I believe. They're doing really well to keep an equal pace. So the Aston's actually really good at Silverstone. It's not like McLaren or Bentley level, but
At
it's
65, jumping all over the place.
good at Silverstone.
Team wise, not driving.
Not over yet.
Yeah, sorry for that, mate.
Gosh, I can't wait until... I mean, like, the next race is going to be scary, but I'm going to be happier to drive on newer tyres than these. These things are starting to feel nasty now. Goes for everyone. I'm sure everyone's thinking the same thing. Ooh. That was a nasty exit, that one.
Triple two.
We're over halfway through the race now. Thanks, pit stop. They're doing me the job right now. I'm just nervous of how bad the tyres will be at the end. I think everyone's in the same boat with the tyres. Unfortunately, I think the Aston's one of the better cars on its tyres. But we'll see. Still got 16 minutes. The two behind me, they're very close together, and that car in fourth. Henderson, I think it is. Very close together. I'm sure they'll be getting a little bit more aggressive towards the end of the race, trying to overtake each other. Or maybe they won't, trying to give themselves a better starting position for the next race. But every point counts. Don't think we'll be overlapping anyone in this race. Ooh. That was a mistake. I accelerated way too early. Didn't feel like it, but I did. Yeah, that's a good few tenths lost there. Ouch. Yeah, I think I lost 4 tenths just with that moment. Oh, something happened. Henderson's gone. He was in 4th and he's gone now. Ten minutes. Getting closer. It's getting more difficult and more difficult to be consistent with the car with the way the tyres are going. Oh, I went way wide on that corner. Ouch. Just throwing a few more tenths away. Gosh, I was throwing like 4 tenths away in that first corner.
$65.
Going wide there. Okay, so I think I just need to counter for that understeer I'm getting. Because at the moment, I'm accelerating too early and the car's just understeering straight out. I'm losing lots of time doing that. Yeah, I lost a lot of time on this lap. That was a better one. Ooh, I had the weird Aston Martin Limited thingy. At least my pressures are good enough. Oh, my rear right's not that great, but the rest are fine. I'm not sure if it's going to be that way in the next race, Sonny. It's going to be difficult. It's under 6 minutes to go. Like 3 more laps or so. Thank you. Doing my best. Seems to be working. Yeah, one of them spun out or something. We lost Henderson. He was within that battle for second, but despaired. Okay, that was a shocking first turn. Definitely struggling with this tyre drop off. The two behind me are going a touch faster at the moment than I am. It's just surprising. You'd think they would have been battling and wearing their tyres a bit more. Well, there'll be 2 more laps. Yeah, there'll be 2 more laps to go. They've only got enough fuel, so I'll be fine. Oh, I'm struggling now. There's a huge side drop off. I feel like this is a decent lap, but it is super slow. Last lap. There's another shocker first corner. Hey, Shiny. Yeah, it's these last 3 laps, the tyres have really just killed themselves. Last lap though. We'll be fine. Shouldn't suffer this issue in the next race since it's only 20 minutes. Here we go, coming to the final corner. It'll be a win for race 1, so I'm pretty happy with that. Went a lot better than I expected. That was pretty good. Alright, now we've got one more race to go for tonight. 20-minute reverse grid race for the top 12. So I'll be starting 12th, which is going to make this thing, oh, so hard. So interesting though. with the top 3 just next to me. O'Hara came 2nd and Julian 3rd. Henderson 5th, so something happened, I'm not sure exactly what, but he didn't lose too much. Thanks, Thomas. And we'll just wait for everyone to cross the line and then we'll get ready for the second race. Rallycross time. He had a half spin. Alright, well that makes sense. At least he didn't lose too many positions. Right, so now we're going into the second race. Okay, so I think the person... No, I'm not sure how this works. I'll put the safety car out, I'll stop it on the track, and then I'll call us up one by one to line up on the grid.
Hey guys, so yeah, this is car 48. I'm going to have to pull out. I'm having PC issues. Do you want me to jump out the server now?
If you definitely have to pull out, then yes, you can jump out of the server. Sorry to hear that, man.
Oh, wrong setup, wrong setup. 20-minute race. That will do. That'll do. Different tyre set. Right, I'm happy.
Sorry if I squeezed you on the second lap and the last lap there, Paul.
Okay.
Mate, it's all good.
Can you share your view settings? How do you actually access the view settings from this menu? I don't think you can.
There, Gould.
If you're looking for my FOV though, that's 38.
Stretching his legs.
Ah, it's all good.
Was that you, Bone?
Yep.
Yeah, that was fucking hectic.
Yeah, it was great fun.
Well,
You might cut out just a little bit.
oh no, I just said well deserved to get past me. It was a good job.
Yeah, cheers.
Someone you blocked as a moderator. I'm not sure how that works. You have to be in-game, press escape. Yeah, that's about the only way I can think of it. Well, with talking with the teammates, the deal with using brake pad 2 is for this race we want to preserve the tyres as much as possible. So using brake pad 2, just a little bit less force on the brakes, so there's a little bit less locking up. ABS, just trying to cause as little wear as possible. Around this track the tyre wear is heavy, so and there's a lot of trail braking zones, so locking up is quite likely and common on this track, so just a thing to prevent more wear.
30 seconds.
Remember to click drive.
Yeah, remember drive, don't go back in the options.
Tyres...
Safety car will be parking it just prior to Magus Beckett's. You're going to call out the grid order. You're going to hear a grid number and then your car number. And just proceed. Let's try and get a nice and straight line for the finals.
This is going to be an interesting race.
Stay single file.
All right. P1, car 65. P2, car 240. P3, car 12. P4, car 41. P5, car 500. P6, car 411. P7, car 281. P8, car 97. P9, car 825. P10, car 517. P11, car 57. P12, car 35. P13, car 180. P14, car 89. P15, car 91. P16, car 222. P17, car 920. P18, car 60. P19, car 888. P20, car 747. P21, car 99. P22, car 72. P23, car 48. P24, car 64. P25, car 28. If there's anyone missing, which I believe car 48 was, those last two cars just obviously move up and fill the gap there.
The thing with holding your brakes at the start of the race, especially in turbo cars, it helps just to prevent.
All right, let's roll out, single file. You're allowed to warm your tires, you're allowed to warm your brakes.
Hey, Jen. Yeah, as I was saying, holding the brakes just helps you get a little boost off the start, especially if your car's got like a, mainly for cars with turbos that will suffer a little bit of turbo lag as the turbo spools up when the light goes green.
Delay, I'm in front of you, I'm just going to move ahead.
If you hold the brakes and put your foot flat, it gets the turbo going early. No worries, Jen. Thanks, Kevin. It's going to be an interesting one. So I'm staying on the outside this time. At least I get the option of runoff if I have to. Thank you guys. Glad they help you out.
Alright, double file, double file. No more warming tyres, no more warming brakes. Car 65, leader. You are to hold 80 kilometers per hour. Everyone else, maintain that 1 car length gap to the car in front. Do not worry about the car left or right. Odds are on the right, evens are on the left.
I should be on the left.
I caught you on the other side.
Go on, bunch up, guys. Catch up, it's all ghosted, come on.
Reminder, guys, it might be a delayed start to the green lights, just like the first race.
We're going to start by the time we get to the first corner.
Green light, go, go, go. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, this is gonna be annoying.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, we got crashes.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Car 89.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I probably didn't need to give room there, but I didn't want to get taken out. He was definitely going to take me out.
Yep. Start at chicane. 888, sorry.
That was much too late of a dive, but he would have taken me out if I'd tried to hold it.
500 before that.
All of lap one's going to get reviewed.
What a disaster.
That's annoying, man. Just way too late. Oh, damn, now I'm getting oversteer. I'm getting all the things that I don't need. Especially when this thing is the one of the worst out the corners. Damn it. Do you see how they pull away coming out the corners? It's gonna make it very difficult. My options are on the braking zones and if somebody makes a mistake. I haven't been driving the greatest myself so far though.
Fastest lap of the race. Range.
Oh, this is gonna be risky. No, it's not worth it. I had to tighten that up so much. Ah, this is so annoying. Just not got the legs out the corner. Giving it all I got though. No, it's not a diving corner. Oh, now he's warping, great. Something's happened. Oh, he's warping like mad now. Oh no, not the warping. That's the last thing I wanted. Oh, it's gonna be very difficult now. This is very difficult.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Why not? Don't warp again, please.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay, that was good. Nice and clean. I would quite like at least one more position. I want to be behind those three, or those two that were behind me in the first race.
You're at the halfway mark. Keep pushing. Well done, mate. That's the best.
Wonder who's winning. Oh, someone's going around. They're hitting me the most, I think. We're all about the same. I mean, I hurt the person who spun the most. I think all of us got away with that about the same. Oh, but Hoolihan got past O'Hara.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 1.
Well, you can take one thing away from this race. Reverse grid races are super interesting and intense.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Six minutes left. Well, this is not going to be an easy task to get past. I'm not sure where my most likely chances are. Anywhere that's not out of a corner. Come on. Go Aston. Oh, I just don't think this thing's got the speed.
Car on the left. Yellow flag in sector 1. Clear on the left.
I went for a toss up the outside, but I couldn't pull it in time. Gotta be careful because Young behind me might take another opportunity. This is a close race. Ooh. Those two are close.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, I might have got it. Nice. Oh no. Allowed O'Hara to get back through. 3 minutes. I've got enough fuel. This is stressful. Now I know compared to both the two cars in front of me, I'm really going to struggle to get them down the straights. I'm going to have to rely on mistakes to get past these two. Hey Josh. Oh, that's got to be a warning, surely. Oh, I got a warning. That means he definitely should have got a warning. We're gonna have one more lap after this. Oh, he's got wide! Oh my! I don't know. He might have. There's like a bump there that sometimes just like surprises you. He might have hit that. Oh, it's an unlucky moment for Julian. Oh wait, no, that's DeWong. Julian's up ahead. Sorry, I got that mixed up. I can definitely feel the tyres struggling now though. It's gonna be really difficult to pull in this little gap that we have here, especially in one lap. Oh, they're going 3 wide down there. Anything can happen. I'd be quite happy if I finished in this position though, just behind O'Hara, and Julian in front of him. Because of the way the results went in the first race. Yeah, I'm definitely going to struggle to catch up now. My tyres are stuffed. Oh gosh. It's all going on up ahead. Oh no, the Audi's gone!
Car 12.
Julian got a big advantage there. Oh, now we have warping again. Fantastic.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, I'm gonna go wide. Damn it. I feel like Julian gained an advantage there. I'm gonna be honest, he cut straight through the corner. Be careful with the McLaren behind me. The only reason why I went narrow in that last corner I just did is because the McLaren is straight behind me. I don't think I'll get O'Hara, but we'll see what those two do in front of me. That McLaren nearly hit me.
Clear on the right.
Well, that was a wild race. I mean, we ended up coming 5th in the end of that. If it wasn't for that part right at the start, I forgot who it was, but the Honda that made a really, really late dive on me. If it wasn't for that, it could have been a whole lot different. Because that cost me a lot of time and a lot of battling to get back in front. Oh, he did. Hunan got a 10-second penalty. Ouch, that'll hurt. It was a good race. I enjoyed that a lot. I think we should take a look at the replay. Right, so for those who are heading off right now, thank you for joining, and we'll see you again next week this exact same time. We'll be finishing the final series. I'm pretty sure there's only 2 rounds. We'll be going to Kyalami. Yeah, we'll be going to Kyalami next week, which I know is a decent track for the Aston. It's the best track for the Lambo, so O'Hara is gonna probably be really strong there.
We believe you, bro.
Yeah, you got a 10-second penalty. He did go straight for the grass and cut the corner. We'll take a look at the replay. I won't be doing a fun race
Everyone's
tonight.
allowed to talk.
Oh man, that was intense. Yeah, a couple cars spun John, and I think I got past the Bentley. I should have checked the tyre wear actually. Oh, it's a bit late now. The session's going to tick over shortly, but we can take a look at the replay from bird's eye view. So this will mean the Aston in the middle there. It was a fairly clean start, not too much wrong. Oh, okay, never mind. The session's going to tick over.
Good job, everyone. Obviously, a few incidents here and there, but they have been dealt with. If you wish to discuss any incidents, you can obviously send me a message. I'll happily go through anything with you. Otherwise, we will see you all next week for the finals, which will be at Kyalami. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks everyone.
Thanks, dude. Thanks everyone on the.
Right, I'm going to jump out of that
Good
chat
stuff.
soon so we can have a look at
Thanks,
this.
Thank you very much.
Is that the race? That's highlights. This is the race. No, wait. That should be the second race. And this should be the first race. Yep, so those heading off right now, thank you for joining. We'll see you again next week, hopefully. But yeah, I just want to quickly have a look at that replay, because there's some pretty good moments in that race. Won't be doing fun races tonight, just a bit tired, and yeah, I just want to have a break now, but I'm keen to have a look at this replay. So, we'll jump through the formation lap. Right, so here we are at the start. Obviously me and the Aston Martin in the middle there, starting 12th because I finished first in the first race. Got Houlihan in front of me in the McLaren, and O'Hara on the right in the Lamborghini, and we have Young here behind me in the Honda. So this is my main battles at the start of the race, these 3 cars around me. I'll probably speed it up a little bit. Actually, we'll see if there's any crashes in front. Got P1 in race 1, Josh, so that ended up being quite successful. Won by about 4 seconds or so. Oh. So yeah, first lap I tried to go wide, try to stick it there around the outside for against the McLaren. But if you can hook it around the outside on this corner and keep it in front, you've got the inside line for this corner, which ultimately was an advantage for him. I stayed around the outside, but on this corner right here, there's a little bend. If you're on the outside, you have to lift off the throttle, which costs you a lot. And the Honda got alongside me, but I still I kept it there. Now, oh yeah, there was a crash. A few cars went around. Now, I just wanted to see how close it really was. Was it the first lap where the Honda overtook me? Was it this corner? Yeah, I need a bit of camera view. There we go. He suddenly shot it up at the very last second, which, yeah. I left him a lot of room there because I just didn't want him to take me out. I should have been able. I would have turned in if I had liked to, because he's not alongside me. But he suddenly shot to the inside at the last second, so I just gave him plenty of room because I didn't want to get taken out. So ultimately, I lost the position there, which is really unfortunate. That move right there definitely affected what could have been a better performance at the end of that race, a better result. So yeah, it did take a few laps to eventually find an overtaking opportunity. Got really close to him a few times. And then he started warping like mad, which made things even harder. Thanks, Josh. Oh, who went off there? We have one of the Ben. Who's that? That's Stephen Bull. He went off. Actually, what happened to him? Have a look. Oh, it looks like he just lost it on his own. Yeah, he just lost it on his own and he's flicked it the other way. Right, so that's what happened there. So we'll jump forward again and we'll find the point where I overtook the Honda. Yeah, so I did lose the position, but ultimately I didn't get taken out. So I think that was the better outcome out of the two. I just wanted to be safe rather than sorry. And then, yeah, this is where I overtook him. I'm playing this at a very high speed that we should slow down. There we go. Wasn't quite alongside him, but then by the braking point, I managed to get well alongside him and then straight in front of him. He almost gave me a tap there, but yeah, that was fine. Okay, so then there was this little gap for me to pull back in, which did take a lap or two. Right, so where was the point where we battled with him? I think it was the end of this lap. We'll speed that up again. Oh yeah, that's right. So I got close. I'm playing it way too fast again. So here I got close enough. I just wanted to have a dive to see if it would work. I wasn't far before we entered the corner. I wasn't alongside him, so I was immediately at a disadvantage. I just wanted to see if it would work. I went deep. I tried to tuck it in, but just a bit too much speed, and yeah, that didn't work. But I tried. We continue along, and everyone's getting close along on this lap. I think we're side by side up 2 cars ahead, O'Hara and I think it's Julian. It's either Julian or Duong. It might be Duong at this point. And then I think this might be a similar situation. He did leave a gap there, and he was already out wide. And I think, yeah, at that point he was already too wide, and he didn't have the run to catch back up onto me. And he actually had to defend from the Honda into the first corner. No, yeah, he did. We're going back up. Oh, yeah, that's right. So the 2 cars in front of me were side by side. We go, I think it's Duong. I'm pretty sure that McLaren's Duong. And the other one, O'Hara, and the Lambo. They both were side by side, which gave them a terrible corner. I knew I could possibly get on the outside of O'Hara, but then Duong was there in front of me on the outside, so I couldn't just floor it. So I just had to tap off the throttle here to be careful. O'Hara got past. I just wanted to be safe. Try to give myself a really good line to give myself a good exit out of this corner. I kind of was average. So we keep going for now. No overtakes for me just yet. Speed it up. So things were spreading out just a little bit at this point. After all the battling had been going on, there was a spin or two. Oh yeah, that's right. And then yeah, this is Duong. This is Duong, isn't it? Yeah, that's Ryan Duong. And the McLaren, he must have hit the bump. That's the only thing I could put it down to. Yeah, you can see it. There's the car hops a little bit. There's this bump right here on the road that you can't see, but sometimes, it's very rare, but sometimes it just shakes you. You'll see. Like that little bump there on the rear, and that's all it takes for you to get shot off the corner. And that was enough for me to get past. Alright, so at this point we're on the second to last lap already. And there's a lot of distance for me to catch back up to have any chance at taking any positions. We got 3 cars ahead of me up there having a battle. We'll view it from O'Hara's point of view at the moment. All 3 of them super close together. Look at that. And then we had a side-by-side, Houlihan and Bakita. I'm pretty sure that's in the Ferrari. And Houlihan's actually ahead, and he takes the position coming into the first corner of the final lap. But he goes wide, which isn't going to help him. And then something else happens into Maggots and Beckett's, which you're about to witness if I jump a car or two forward. If you watch the Audi... Oh, you know what happens? I think Julian actually touched him. That might be the reason why he got a 10-second penalty. Let's look at that again. Right, so it should be just after this curb here. They're on the brakes right now. No, not yet, now. And yeah, so that was a contact, and that's what ultimately sent the Audi around. But what I'm confused about, so he got the 10-second penalty clearly for taking out the Audi, but then he took straight for the grass, which he did gain from, because when he... I've got that thing on the screen. When he came back out on the track, if I go back to my point of view, we go back a little bit, normal speed. So he's the second car of that group up ahead. He gets out and he goes straight for the gravel, the grass. To me, he's gained an advantage there. So, don't know, but hey, we still keep going. With that little accident, that allowed me to catch back up to the Lambo and the Ferrari. Lambo was warping a little bit. I don't know, it always happens. As soon as I catch up to a car, warping occurs, and it's just annoying. I don't know why. It happens all the time. I went wide, so that kind of ruined any chances I had for the following corner. Nice and clean through here. This is the last lap. I didn't really think I was going to have many opportunities at making overtakes on this lap, other than the fact that these two in front of me could have a battle and maybe collide with each other. That was about my only chance of getting past. Because as I've been complaining about this whole race, this Aston Martin's very bad out of the corners, so that was quite close, and he got really close to Bakita in front. And we had Duong back behind me. Only reason I stayed on the inside line for this corner is because I didn't want McLaren to shoot it up the inside. If he wasn't there, I would have gone for the wide line, giving myself a nice exit for the straight. But yeah, I had a really bad exit because of going so tight. There it kind of removed any chances I had of taking a position. We have a lot of cars very close together. So, and then Duong went really deep into the corner, he didn't quite get past. The final corner, I think we're all spread out enough to be able to determine our positions by now. When we get to the finish line, and the results are on screen right now, so Relahi won that by 9 seconds, wow, well done. And Houlihan came second, Bakita third, O'Hara fourth, me in fifth. Very close, look at that. Between third and is that 8th, every car's within a second to each other. That's crazy. Anyway, that's my little race run through done. And yeah, that's the race is done for tonight. There was a 40-minute race at the start, managed to win that by 4 seconds or so. Sorry for the coughing again, I've just had a bit of a cold. And came 5th in the second race, which was the reverse grid race, of course. I do think if it wasn't for having to let the Honda through in the first lap, if it wasn't for that, could have definitely challenged a lot harder for the first few positions. But it is what it is. Came 5th today. We're going to be back next week, same time, same day, at Kailami. So I feel like the Aston will be decent there. The Lambo's generally a stronger car, but I'll practice and see if I can challenge it. The McLaren I don't think super strong at Kailami, so Julian might have a bit of a tougher time. But yeah, we'll see you again next week for finals, second part, the finals. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you again soon. See you next time.